this is the Sony FS5 Mark II. It's from Sony Cinema line. Has their Super 35 sensor, weighs about 2 pounds, and it can shoot 4K RAW externally through SDI up to 120 frames per second. 1080p up to 240 frames per second internally. Really nice super slow-mo. 10-bit color, uses BPU batteries. Just make sure you do yourself a favor and pick up an external monitor for this camera, because that's what's gonna unlock the ability to shoot 4K RAW externally through SDI. Yes, there's a crop. The FX3 and FX30 do have 5-axis in-body stabilization. The FS5 does not, but I don't really think that's a huge deal because of the weight and ergonomics of this camera. Besides, the 18-105 G Master lens that comes with this camera does have in-body stabilization. Getting smooth shots and handheld shots isn't really difficult. This camera offers internal ND, which is something the FX3 and 30 do not. That's a huge deal, especially for video focused cameras. I know that that's mainly because of the form factor of the FX3 and 30. Regardless, a video focused camera plus ND is just magic. With the FX5 Mark II's electrical ND, I literally never have to expose my sensor or obstruct my lens. The native ISO for this camera is 800 and 3200. Anywhere between that's gonna get you pretty decent footage, which is higher than the FX30's 2500. You could adjust all of that right here on the left side of the camera after you set up your values in the settings by hopping into this menu button right here and using the scroll wheel to jump around. You might look at this camera and say, wow, there's a lot of buttons. It might seem intimidating. I swear it's not. This camera comes with a hand grip and a top handle. That adds 3 more custom assign buttons located on the hand grip and 2 more record buttons, one located on the hand grip and the other one located on the top handle. The hand grip has an advanced zooming mode right here. It's the focus magnification, and that has up to 8 times zoom. Adds another zoom rocker right here. You can get your wide and tight shots. You could use this little wheel right here, this dial, to adjust your focus, or you could assign it to do something else, maybe like your ISO or whatever. But this joystick makes navigating the menu so much easier. It wasn't really that difficult in the first place, but this little scroll wheel is not cutting it, bro. Like, this gets you where you need to be a lot easier than that. The 3 custom assign buttons on the hand grip are located right here, and right there. And once your top handle's screwed on, you could use this one to record. You could also use this to like lock it, hold it. There's also another zoom rocker right here. This is a mic mounting point for your monitor. You can mount it here or right here or on either side of these. It also has this little mounting point right here for the microphone and XLR right here. I've used this camera for just about everything: automotive events, product photography, still photography, interviews, vlogging, all sorts of other client work. This camera is more than capable of keeping up with the newer ones, especially when you pair it with a decent lens, the Atmos monitor. You're getting a camera with Sony level autofocus, 4K RAW, super slow-mo, great low light performance. It's compact enough to travel with. I've been on many shoots with this, and I've yet to come into a situation where it couldn't perform well enough. That being said, maybe you should consider the FS5 Mark II as an alternate if the FS6 is just a little too far out of your budget, or if you just want to get your hands on a capable cinema camera. I swear by this thing.